Welcome back, everybody.
Welcome
to
back.
Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy, LawlBeastGaming.
Yeah.
So, there's something I, before, because I know I'm going to forget if I don't say it immediately.
Go for it.
So, I'm thinking back to one of our earlier episodes. It's been kind of like haunting me.
Yeah.
And stuff. So I figured, like kind of like an apology / explanation, I think is due.
Which you don't owe me. You don't owe me an apology or an explanation.
I feel it necessary because it's just been messing with my head like the entire time. And so so back to when we were talking about a comment that you had made and I'd reacted to it and basically just like attacked, or it kind of turned into that. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Which was not my original intent. So, and it wasn't so much what you said. It was the way you said it that when it hit my brain,
I know.
It just struck a nerve.
I know.
Kind of thing.
And I was a little too black and white. I mean, of course, there are ways to use. Everything is on the topic we were talking about there. So of course.
And that's basically because like in my head it was it went through like a series of like kind of trains of thoughts. Like I heard it and I was like, wait a second, that doesn't sound right, kind of thing. And then I was thinking kind of like in my logical head, it was like, well, if it was built, it was built to serve some type of purpose, whether or not that's.
Yeah, of course.
Whether or not if it's effective nowadays, kind of thing. So it's just definitely one of those things that like at first I kind of wanted to kind of like educate and say like, well, wait a second, like let's take a step back, and then I think we kind of lost ourselves.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Promise everybody.
And but it's funny too because it also got me thinking about too, because I definitely was like super worried about of like possibly offending anyone who probably does have like some type of passion towards something like that kind of thing.
Nunchuck masters.
Well, I mean, nunchucks or like anything of that nature that might not be used. At least, especially as far as like weapons, especially in today's day and age with guns.
Yeah, those people that aren't weapon normies and they have a little bit more of a niche taste for things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And I was actually listening to a podcast recently. What was the name of the show? Michelle actually shared it with me, and it's actually a very interesting.
Oh yeah.
Episode. Let me see if I can find it real quick here and reference it, because I actually started thinking about more of it, and in some way like I kind of related to it in thinking of that same topic.
Sure.
Kind of thing. God, Shay and I talk a lot through text. Going back and trying to find.
You said Michelle or Rashana?
Michelle.
Okay, got it.
There we go. It's the Tim Ferriss Show.
Okay.
So he runs a podcast, and this particular episode was titled "The Return of the Money Shot."
Okay.
And this episode was actually ran by Whitney Cummings, the comedian. Okay.
Yeah, right.
And she talks a lot about codependency. Basically, like that whole kind of psychology, which apparently she's a very codependent person, and she's doing a lot to try and break herself out of that type of mentality.
Sure.
And
like the kind of thought that you need somebody or rely on somebody too much, maybe, or
it wasn't exactly like the relying on someone. It was like she noticed in a lot of her relationships with either her family, and it started with her family, but she kind of put it towards her other relationships and stuff, that she has a need to please.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
Sure.
And it's just one of those things that like it became so stressful for her to basically be liked.
Right. Okay.
Kind of thing. So it was kind of interesting, like going back and thinking about all that and feeling like it just kind of seemed like especially the topic almost kind of seemed to have like we raged at each other a little bit, and then the next episode went and it was almost like nothing had happened kind of thing. So it kind of felt like, oh man, we kind of left that hanging there, and I just didn't want it to hang there. And I almost and after listening to that, I kind of thought about, I was like, oh, I wonder if that was kind of like a codependent type of like trigger or something like that I felt some type of need to explain something to either you or the viewers to say like, hey, don't worry about that us kind of thing,
Gotcha.
like
that makes perfect sense.
So I just thought it was very interesting, like going back and thinking about all of that. It was very interesting.
That definitely interesting. Like the psychology of like how I've taken lots of human dynamic classes, and not so much psychology classes, but communication stuff too. And a lot of that stuff is really, really interesting. I may not use it a whole lot, or a lot of people may not use it out there, like they're in their jobs or whatever. But just having like a little bit understanding of that is like mind blowing sometimes.
Oh yeah, and especially like if you do learn about certain things, then you become more, I guess, sensitive to the awareness of it kind of thing, because like you learn about it, and then like you, as you're going around in your day-to-day life, then you start noticing the things. You're like, oh wow, I'm actually seeing like what they're talking about kind of thing. Like,
and I think the biggest, most noticeable one everyone's heard of is like that what's that, self-confirmation bias, right?
Which one's that one?
Well, that's the one where if you're like cut off by somebody on the road,
okay,
that guy's an asshole, right?
Okay.
If you cut somebody off on the road, it's because you have an important reason for doing so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I think that's what that is, that self-confirmation bias. Obviously, you give yourself the benefit of a doubt, or the benefit of the doubt, but if somebody else does it, then fuck them, right?
Screw them, God.
And you can't do that, because you never know if somebody cut you off, if that could be someone's grandma or something like that, and you never want to rage out on that. And I'm not saying you did rage out, but that's like
I rage.
but little parts of like just little parts of human psychology and like talking and stuff. And when you read a chapter about it in a book, it's like, whoa, that's like, I do that shit all the time. Like,
definitely.
It's like, oh my god, I had no idea that I was, giving myself that kind of mentality, I guess. Yeah,
exactly.
Like that.
And it's actually kind of funny because when you mentioned self-confirmation bias, it was actually kind of funny because I remember hearing that like quite recently, but I couldn't pinpoint like what exactly it was, because it was just kind of, I just kept on hearing it, and I've been very like heavily lately just been listening to podcasts like while I'm at work and I'm at my desk, and it's a change from not listening to music and stuff. I'm actually listening to people talk.
Sure.
Well, it was actually used quite often on this podcast called Myths and Legends. So shout out to the Myths and Legends podcast. Very interesting stuff, and if you're into like folklore and mythology and stuff, it's actually very, very good podcast to check out and listen to. But he does a lot of, he has quite a lot of episodes on like the Arthurian legends and stuff, and
Knights of the Round Table.
Knights of the Round Table and Knight Errants and Lancelot and Yvain and those stories. But he mentions a lot of that self-confirmation bias of just like the knight mentality of like, well, I did it because I had such a high noble purpose, kind of thing. And when you go into those original legends and stuff, it is extremely violent. It's like Arthur and his knights have a body count kind of thing, but it was all in like the purpose of the kingdom kind of thing. But the the other knight that I killed, he was an asshole.
Of course.
Oh, sorry, wife and children. Your husband was a dick.
Of course. No, Marlboro. I remember the deal with this guy. We have to weaken him and then get everybody
Stay away from his breath because it stinks.
Stinky.
Yeah, I found myself, because yeah, he's at some point he's gonna like encompass the area in like a gas or something like that.
Yeah, so we wreck him a little bit, and then Ignis will say, "Get everybody away from it," or something.
I found a new recipe.
Yes. No breath on me.
Got no breath on me. There ain't no breath on me.
Come on, get him. He's vulnerable. Now it says I won, but there are other shits, and
he gets like a
heals
second
himself.
wind. Oh yeah, he just constantly just healing. Oh no. Yeah, this fight was slightly annoying.
It was really annoying. Yeah, there's a little part, and I can't remember what he's gonna say, but I gotta keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's
useless. What do we do?
Yeah, Ignis. Yeah, I think it's gonna. The camera's actually gonna move to Ignis.
There must be a way. The Marlboro's gone berserk. Keep your distance and avoid its bad
There we
breath.
go.
Yeah. Flee from the Marlboro and regroup.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
So.
Oh no, Prompto's dying.
Oh, shit, wait, can I go over
Prompto
here?
and Ignis. Oh shoot. And
God
Gladio.
damn,
Oh
I
shoot.
didn't even know.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, they're not dead. Okay, elixir.
Yeah, they definitely need some.
Elixir, Ig, and Prompto.
And there we go.
All you guys. Now,
Got it. I ran
this
behind
way.
the tree. That's in the center of the.
I think I can go this way, and then this and.
Yeah, I hid behind that tree back there.
Well.
Or I guess rock outcrop.
Oh yeah, it's got a little arrow there. Okay, cool.
I was gonna say, oh yeah, that's why, because yeah, I had the arrow.
Oh god, they're dying so fast.
Oh man.
Shit. Okay, no big deal.
I think you just have to get there, and then they'll probably come to you or something.
I think you're right. Let's see, Ignis and I can't Gladio.
Okay. Got it.
Hey. Okay, come on, guys. Yeah, that was easy. Okay, cool. That took me for a half hour the first time I did it. Yeah.
This guy likes to suck.
Yeah.
Suck on this.
Suck on this. Spicy. Fucks him up. Now, does he just die, or can I wreck him some more? Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, I think he just died.
I'm gonna kill these little shits now.
Yeah.
Ignis has rejoined the fray. Obtain technique, Libre Elementia.
Oh, that's how he obtained it. For some reason, I missed that message before.
Yeah.
Because I remember seeing when he started using that, and I was like, dude, that's so awesome.
This fucker's still alive. Okay.
Oh shoot. Only just.
Enter the tomb and assimilate the new power.
Yes.
Yeah,
Where
run
you
away.
going?
Run away. But get the roundup on your asses and come back here and spray all this shit.
Seriously.
Alright. What's in here?
Oh yeah, you gotta hit all the nuts.
Kaboof.
That actually reminds me of the cursed rotted Greatwood, like.
Oh, I know,
all the
yeah.
little egg sacks
Super gross. What's in here? Ooh, it's still full of swamp-ass water.
Oh, yeah. Get that
Of the
kingly blade.
warrior. Look at that. I love
Oh.
that. Katana-looking sword.
It's like the Masamune, but better.
But much better.
It's that like extended katana style too.
Yeah, that thing has a specific name, and I can't remember what it was. The name of a long katana.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit worried of what what is the name of a long katana.
Yeah, it's my dick. Somebody on there in Urban Dictionary. That's what the girls call my dick. The long katana.
It is called.
Girls commit suicide with my long katana.
Dick seppuku.
Yeah, dick seppuku.
It's called an odachi.
That's right. Look, Ignis is all. This bloody well won't work.
Which actually, isn't that what
Whoa, hang on a
Tenzo
second.
Zangetsu is?
Yeah, it is. But Ignis's scar looks different on your game than it did on mine.
Really?
Yeah.
My scar looks better?
It does. He's got pretty much like a scar eye patch over his left eye there.
Sorry, but I object. War is a matter of life and death.
But
Preach it, Gladio.
About us looking out for him.
then he should be free to choose.
There's more to it than just what he wants.
I know full well
Ignis
up?
is like, do not
Yeah.
talk of me as if I wasn't here.
What's up, Ignis?
I will bow out.
What says His Majesty?
Noct, you are king. One cannot lead by standing still. King pushes onward, always, accepting the consequences and never looking back.
True.
Gladio, Noct will take his rightful place, but only once he's ready.
My bro's looking after me.
That's no friend.
Yeah.
That's family.
All right, so Ignis got Gladio to ease up off
Yeah.
me a little bit.
Mind if you ease up off my back a little bit?
Yeah. Mind your business just a
Or-
little bit, all right?
Or do I owe a little Tiffany an apology?
Yeah. That's a good shot, though, right? Now we're good. We're better. Not.
We're
Yeah.
reconciled.
Yeah. We good. We all good. Damn. Get that bridge. I like it. Oh,
alright.
shit. Well, I guess you'll be Prince next time now.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll take it down to the Cortenica station.
Gazoon tight. Cortenica Station. And we will see you all there next time.
See you guys.
Later.
We're making our way to the end.
Hell yes, we are.
Is this a cutscene?
Uh,
Oh, okay, no. Pause it anyway.
yeah, we're doing it.